Class 9, Chapter 8, Quadrilaterals, Module 1. Objectives. In this module, you will learn about quadrilaterals, angles and property of a quadrilateral, types of quadrilaterals, and properties of a parallelogram. Now, dear children, today we are going to start the new chapter, quadrilateral. Now listen, you know different type of quadrilaterals and also its properties. Now listen carefully. A quadrilateral has 4 sides, 4 angles and 4 vertices. In quadrilateral ABCD, AB, BC, CD and DA are the 4 sides. A, B, C and D are the 4 vertices, and angle A, angle B, angle C and angle D are the 4 angles formed at the vertices. Now let's join the opposite vertices A to C and B to D. AC and BD are the 2 diagonals of the quadrilaterals ABCD. Now we know all these terms. Now listen carefully. Next one, angles and property of a quadrilateral. Now this one also we know very well. So listen carefully. When we draw one of the diagonals, suppose in the second figure when we draw one of the diagonal AC only, that diagonals divide this quadrilateral into 2 triangles. And we know angles and property of a triangle. What is that? Sum of 3 angles of a triangle is equal to 180. So when we draw one of the diagonal, if it is 2 triangles are there, sum of the 2 angles, that is 2 triangles angles, that is 180 degree plus 180 degree, total how much? Yes, 360. So sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is what? 360 degree. That is angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360. Now types of the quadrilaterals, that also you know very well. So listen carefully all these figures. Now the first one, consider one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral ABCD, in namely AB and CD are parallel. Then that quadrilateral is called what? Trapezium. That we know. That is one pair of a quadrilateral is parallel. It is called a trapezium. Okay. Now the second one. Both pairs of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are parallel. Such a type of a quadrilateral is called what? Parallelogram. Now listen carefully. In the second figure, PQRS, 2 pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So it is a parallelogram. Now the third one. In parallelogram MNRS, one of its angle, namely angle M, is a right angle. Then this parallelogram is called a rectangle. Now the next one property, next one figure, a parallelogram DEFG, all sides are equal. Then it is called what? A rhombus. Okay, so in a parallelogram, if DEFG all sides are equal, then it is called what? A rhombus. Now the next one, a parallelogram ABCD. If angle A is equal to 90 degree and all the sides are equal, it is called what? A square. Now the last figure. In quadrilateral ABCD, AD equal to CD and AB equal to CB. That is 2 pairs of adjacent sides are equal. So it is not a parallelogram. So the name of it is what? A kite. Now listen carefully then. Some more points. A square, a rectangle and a rhombus are all parallelograms. So square, rectangle, rhombus are all parallelograms. Now a square is a rectangle and also a rhombus. A square is a rectangle and also a rhombus. But the rectangle is not a square and same as a rhombus also not a square. Okay, a square is a rectangle and also a rhombus. Next one, a parallelogram is a trapezium. Okay, so parallelogram is a trapezium, but trapezium is not a parallelogram. Now the next one, a kite is not a parallelogram. Next, a trapezium is not a parallelogram. Okay, now a rectangle or a rhombus is not a square. All these are some points only. Now some properties of parallelogram. So all these are theorems, but the theorem proof is not important for you, so we can consider as a property. So properties of a parallelogram. First one, the theorem. First one, the diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Okay, so congruent triangle means easy proof is that. So when we join this one, all these angles, we can make it as what is a parallelogram. These angles are equal. Then that is the next theorem is that. Okay, opposite angles are equal. So if it is bisect, they are equal. Using the congruency, we can make these two triangles are what? Congruent triangles. Now listen carefully. The next one property, in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. The next one, if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Then in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. All these are the properties related with the parallelogram. Okay. Now the next one, in a quadrilateral, each pair of opposite angles equal, then it is a parallelogram. Opposite of that. Okay, or converse of that. The next property, the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. Using congruency, we can make it as that angles, that marked angles are equal, and angle AOD and angle BOC are vertically opposite angle. So that two triangles are congruent. Like that you can take. That proof is not important. So the diagonals of the parallelogram bisect each other. That means OA is equal to OC and OB equal to OD. The next one, the converse of that. If the diagonals of the quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is the parallelogram. Okay. Now listen carefully that problems. The angles of a quadrilateral are in the ratio 3:5:9:13. Find all the angles of the quadrilateral. Now listen, let angles in the ratio 3:5:9:13 be A, B, C and D. That we can consider each angle like that. Let A is equal to 3x, B is equal to 5x, C is equal to 9x and D is equal to 13x, where x is any number. Now we know that sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is how much degree? Yes, 360 degree. That is A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 360. Now add all that angles. Substitute instead of A, 3x plus 5x plus 9x plus 13x is equal to 360. That is 30x is equal to 360. X is equal to what? 360 by 30, which is equal to what? 12 degree. Now each angle. First one, A is equal to 3x. That is 3 into 12 is equal to 36 degree. B is equal to 5x. 5 into 12 is equal to 60 degree. C is equal to 9x. 9 into 12 is equal to 108 degree. And D is equal to 13x. 13 into 12 is equal to 156 degree. Clear? So this one is important and also simple one. Now the next one. If the diagonal of a parallelogram are equal, then show that it is a rectangle. Once more listen carefully the question. If the diagonals of a parallelogram are equal, then we need to show that this parallelogram is a rectangle. Now listen, let ABCD be a parallelogram where AC equal to BD. That is, the diagonals are equal given. We need to prove ABCD as a rectangle. So for the proof, rectangle is a parallelogram with one angle 90 degree. that we discussed in that circle also, circle quadrilateral. Now we prove that one of its interior angle 90 degree we need to prove. Now first consider the triangles ABC and DBC or DCB. Then AB equal to DC. Now what is the reason AB equal to DC? Opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal. Next one BC equal to BC, common side. Then third one AC equal to BD. Why? The diagonals are equal. That is given. So the two triangles are congruent using what? SSS congruence rule. Then we can write what? Angle ABC is equal to angle DCB using CP, CT corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. Now listen carefully. AB parallel to DC, that is opposite sides of the parallelogram are parallel. And BC is the transversal. So angle B plus angle C is equal to supplementary angle. Okay, sum of that 2 is equal to what? 180 degree. So angle B plus angle C 180 degree. Then angle B plus, instead of angle C, that is in the equation number 1, what is in middle angle is angle B equal to then angle DCB middle angle C. Since angle B equal to angle C, in the place of a C we can substitute angle B. So angle B plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So twice of angle B 180, then angle B is equal to what? 180 by 2, 90 degree. So ABCD is a parallelogram with a one angle 90 degree. Therefore ABCD is a rectangle. Okay. Now the next one, show that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other at right angles, diagonals of the quadrilateral bisect each other at right angles, then it is a rhombus. Now listen carefully to this figure also. Let ABCD be a quadrilateral where diagonals bisect each other. Then OA is equal to OC, equation number 1, and OB equal to OD, since the diagonals bisect each other. And they bisect at right angles so given. So angle AOB is equal to angle BOC equal to angle COD equal to angle AOD 90 degree. Now first one, OA is equal to OC, equation number 1. Then OB equal to OD, equation number 2. And third one, all the angles 90 degree, that is equation number 3. Now we need to prove ABCD a rhombus. So for the proof, a rhombus is a parallelogram with all sides equal. We will first prove ABCD is a parallelogram first, and then prove all the sides of ABCD are equal. Okay, so then it will become a rhombus. Now in this figure, AOD and COB, OA equal to OC, angle AOD equal to angle COB, then OD equal to OB, what? OB equal to OD, why that reason is given. Which one? Remember equation number 2. Now we prove that. Okay, so listen carefully. Using all these 3 conditions, we can write triangle AOD equal to triangle congruence to triangle COB using SAS congruence rule, which implies what? Angle OAD equal to angle OCB using CP, CT. Now for the sides AD and BC with the transversal AC, angle OAD equal to angle OCB. All what type of angles? Alternate interior angles, and they are what? Equal. So AD parallel to BC. So if that two angles are equal, we can write AD parallel to what? BC. Similarly, we can write what? AB parallel to DC. No need of writing all the steps. Now in parallel quadrilateral ABCD, AD parallel to BC and AB parallel to DC. These are the opposite sides of that ABCD are parallel. ABCD is a parallelogram. Now we need to prove what it is, a rhombus. First we prove that is a parallelogram. Now to prove that is a rhombus, what you consider the triangles in triangle AOD and COD. OA equal to OC, diagonals bisect each other. Then angle AOD equal to angle COD 90 degree. OD equal to OC, OD equal to OD common side. So that two triangles are congruent using SAS congruence rule. Now AD equal to DC, equation number 4 using CPCT. But AD equal to BC or CB and CD equal to AB. Opposite sides of the parallelogram are equal. Now from this 4 and 5, AD equal to CD equal to CB equal to AB. In ABCD all sides are equal and it is a parallelogram. So we can write what ABCD as a rhombus. Now listen that next question. Show that the diagonals of a square are equal and bisect each other at a right angle. So listen, show that the diagonals of the square are equal and bisect each other at a right angles. So ABCD is a square. Diagonals intersect at O. To prove the three things, the diagonals of the square are equal, that is AC equal to BD. Now bisect each other, that is OA is equal to OC and OB equal to OD. Third one, at right angles. Any of the angles AOB, BOC, COD, AOD is 90 degree. Now for the proof, in triangle ABC and triangle DCB, AB equal to DC. Sides of the square are equal. Angle ABC is equal to angle DCB, 90 degree. All the angles are 90 degree in a square. BC equal to BC common side. So that two triangles are congruent using SAS congruence rule. Now AC equal to BD using CPCT. The diagonals are the AC and BD. Hence the diagonals of the square are equal in length. Now we need to prove the diagonals bisect each other, that is OA is equal to CO and OB equal to OD. For that first, in triangle AOB and COD, then angle AOB is equal to angle COD. So top of that it is given what vertically opposite angles. Second condition, angle ABO equal to angle CDO. Why? AB parallel to CD and BD as a transversal. So alternating triangles are there. Then third condition, AB equal to CD. Why? Sides of the square are equal. So using AAS congruence rule, triangle AOB congruence to triangle COD. Now AO is equal to CO and OB equal to OD using CPCT. Hence the diagonals of the square bisect each other. Okay, now the last question. So listen carefully here. We need to prove what? It is right angle also. So in triangle AOB and triangle COB, OA is equal to OC. Then AB is equal to what? BC, sides of the square. Then OB is equal to OB common side. So the triangle AOB and COB are what? Congruent using SSS congruence rule. So angle AOB equal to angle COB. AOB and COB are equal using CPCT. Now AOB plus COB equal to what? 180 degree. Linear pair. So AOB plus angle instead of COB, it is what? AOB itself. Substitute angle AOB is equal to 180 degree. Twice of angle AOB is equal to what? 180 degree. So angle AOB is equal to 180 by 2 is equal to what? 90 degree. Hence AC and BD bisect each other at right angles. Okay. Now the last question. Show that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at right angles, then it is a square. All the questions are same type. Okay. Now listen carefully here. Let ABCD be a quadrilateral. Diagonals are equal, that is AC equal to BD, and bisect each other, that is OA equal to OC and OB equal to OD. At a right angle bisect each other, that is angle AOB is equal to angle BOC is equal to angle COD equal to angle AOD 90 degree. We need to prove it is a square. Now the square is a parallelogram with all sides equal and one angle 90 degree. Now first we will prove ABCD is a parallelogram and then prove all sides equal and one of the angle 90 degree. Now for that first one, AOB and COB shaded portion, OA is equal to OC. Okay, so what is that? OA is equal to OC. That is given condition. OA and bisect each other. Okay, same as the next one. What? Angle AOB equal to angle COB. From that each 90 degree. OB equal to OB common, so that two triangles are congruent using SAS congruence rule. Now using CPCT we can write AB is equal to CB. Similarly we can prove that AOB congruence to AOB congruence DOA. So we can write AB equal to AD. And next one we can prove what? BOC is equal to BDOC or COD. So we can write the CB is equal to what? DC. So AB is equal to AD equal to CB equal to DC. All the sides are equal. Now we can say that AB equal to CD and AD equal to BC. In triangle quadrilateral ABCD, both bases of opposite sides are equal, hence ABCD is a parallelogram. Now square is a parallelogram with all sides equal and one angle 90 degree. So we prove one angle 90 degree. For that first in triangle ABC and DCB, same type. Above questions also the same type step. AC equal to what? BD. Why? Diagonals, okay, are equal. Then AB equal to what? DC, opposite sides of the parallelogram. BC equal to CB, common side. So triangle ABC congruence to triangle DCB using SSS congruence rule. Now angle ABC equal to angle DCB using CPCT. Now AB parallel to DC. Opposite sides of the parallelogram are parallel. And BC is the transversal. So angle ABC, that is angle B plus angle C, is equal to 180 degree. The angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. So angle B plus angle B and angle C are equal. So instead of angle C we can substitute angle B. So angle B plus angle B 180 degree. Twice of the angle B is equal to 180. So angle B is equal to 180 by 2 is equal to what? 90 degree. So ABCD is a parallelogram with all sides equal and one angle 90 degree. So ABCD is a square. Clear, students? Okay, thank you.